I have dirt on Bernie Sanders, and it's snogging good. I meet and talk to foreign governments every day. I just met with the Queen of England, UK, the Prince of Wales, the PM, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the Prime Minister of Ireland, the President of France, and the President of Poland. We talked about everything. Should I immediately call the FBI about these calls and meetings? For starters, it's not like the Queen of England or the Prince of Wales or anyone on that list are adversaries with an interest in sowing chaos and dissension in this country. The Queen of England isn't selling her jewels to fund a massive disinformation campaign to affect our election. I have dirt on Bernie Sanders, and it's snogging good.
I'm tired of pointing fingers at other people. That's exactly what I told you. That's exactly what I told you in those ethics briefings in the Bush White House. And you know that in the Bush White House, this would not have been tolerated. We are going to continue to get the middle finger. Well, it shouldn't have taken this long. In the Bush administration, someone who did what Kellyanne Conway did would have been fired in 24 hours. We never would have allowed someone in an official interview to be endorsing or opposing a candidate for political office. That's a clear violation of the Hatch Act. It doesn't matter who you are. The only person who could do that is the President of the United States and the Vice President. So we would have had her out of the Bush White House in 24 hours. It's amazing that the Trump White House didn't resolve this, and it took the Office of Special Counsel having to write yet another letter about Kellyanne Conway. So she should be out the door.
That's exactly what I told you in those ethics briefings in the Bush White House. You can't do it. It is illegal. And I told you that, and you knew that, and you never would have done it. You never would have done it. Karl Rove would have fired anybody who did that in the Bush White House. Bush White House. And I told everybody that, and they knew it. If you don't like the law, you go to Congress and you change that law. It's been around since the 1930s. If you had said that in the Bush White House, Bush White House, that just because something happened under Bill Clinton, that we can do it here, why isn't it unevenly applied? I would have gone to the Council of the President and asked for you to be fired immediately. I'm tired of pointing fingers at other people. In the Bush White House. The law is the law. The law is the law. The law is the law. It needs to be upheld. She violated the law. There is not a credible case that can be made that Kellyanne Conway has not repeatedly violated the Hatch Act. She must be fired. This is an attitude toward ethics that I think is embarrassing. In the Bush White House. And it's shameful. And it's shameful to use your title as a former assistant to President George W. Bush, and you know that in the Bush White House, this would not have been tolerated. In the Bush White House. We would not tolerate violations of the Hatch Act, and we would not refer to the Office of Special Counsel in this manner. And the bottom line is the reason this is happening is because the United States House of Representatives does not have the courage to impeach Donald Trump, even to open up an impeachment inquiry. And until then, we are going to continue to get the middle finger. We are going to continue to get the middle finger in the Bush White House. For every single House of Representatives subpoena, we are going to continue to get this attitude toward the Office of Special Counsel, and it's going to go on and on because they can get away with it. That's the only justification for this. They can get away with it, even though it violates the law.
The events of the past 24 hours have proved it beyond any doubt, shadow of a doubt. This is our breaking news. The chair of the Federal Election Commission blasting the President of the United States for his staggering comment that he'd be open to taking dirt on his political opponents from foreign power. The White House defying the recommendation today that Kellyanne Conway be fired for violating the Hatch Act.